Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and this is my review for Yamada and the Seven Witches, Chapter 78. Now, this one starts off with a tiny time skip. Sarashima has already gotten her memories back, and they're working on Otsuka. So Yamada kisses her, then she loses consciousness because the witches need a rest period or something before they get their memories back, so she just falls asleep. After that, there's a little bit of comedy. Sarashima's all over Yamada, and they're just going back and forth, talking about how once Otsuka wakes up, they talk about how they're going to use their powers to target Noah next, but they're saying that they don't really need Yamada anymore because his copy power isn't that relevant. There's a little bit of comedy there. It's kind of funny. But after that, they end up going after Noah, but they need to change their plans a little bit because Tamaki runs into one of her friends, one of Noah's friends, and she says that she wants them to stop Noah. So then they kind of just throw the plan out the window. Then Yamada goes and confronts Noah. She tries to play dumb, but Yamada's not having any of it. he he picks her up and takes her off school grounds because kissing is banned on school grounds now, thanks to the president. But he carries her all the way off school grounds, and Noah's yelling at him, calling him a rapist and stuff. And Yamada's like, "Hey, it would have been much easier for me to rape you instead of carrying you all this way." But he tells her that he knows everything that's going on, that she doesn't have to play dumb. He knows that about her power. He knows that she's trying to get rid of her power. And then he tells her that she doesn't need to suffer alone anymore. So after this, Noah ends up believing Yamada because he knows a little bit too much, like why she was going after the witch notes, which was to get rid of her power. So she ends up trusting him. There's an off-screen kiss. Noah's unconscious in the nurse's office, and she finally wakes up. Her and Yamada get to talking, and eventually it ends with Noah saying that it's good that she's happy to see him again. It's good to see him again. Then there's a little bit more comedy. This one was funny, where she pulls Yamato on the bed and tries to get him to sleep with her. So that was actually pretty funny. But that's pretty much it for the chapter. I mean, I thought it was a pretty nice chapter actually, especially the end there, the shading, lighting, and everything like that. So I thought it was a very nice chapter. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Unfortunately, Yamada, the scans aren't. It's a weekly series in Weekly Shonen magazine, but the scanlations aren't weekly, so it just comes out irregularly. So I can't really say I'm gonna review it weekly, but I'll review it whenever it comes out. But that's it for now. This chapter of Yamada and the Seven Witches gets an 8 out of 10. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.